You've probably heard people say, if she truly loves you, she'll accept you for who you are. Sounds nice, right? But here's the uncomfortable truth. She doesn't love you for who you are. She loves how you make her feel. Now, before you get defensive or start thinking, that's cold, hear me out. Because once you understand this, really understand it, your entire approach to women, love, and relationships will change forever. You see, women are emotional beings. That doesn't mean they're irrational. It means they experience life through feelings. While men tend to focus on logic and results, women are guided by emotions and emotional connection. So when she says she loves you, what she's really saying is, I love how I feel when I'm around you. I love how you make me feel seen, safe, and desired. I love how your presence changes my emotions. And the moment you stop making her feel, the relationship starts to fade. It's not because she's shallow, it's because that's how attraction works. For both genders, but especially for women. Let me give you a scenario. You meet a woman. You're confident, playful, mysterious. She feels butterflies. You make her laugh, challenge her, and bring out sides of her she didn't even know existed. She's hooked. She says, you're different. But a few months later, something changes. You start getting comfortable. You stop teasing her. You stop showing ambition. You become predictable. And suddenly, she says those 5 words that every man hates hearing. I just don't feel it anymore. It's not that she stopped loving you. It's that she stopped feeling that emotion you used to awaken in her. Now, here's the harsh part. A woman doesn't stay because of your looks, your money, or your potential. She stays because of how you make her feel about herself. If she feels special, desired, respected, and alive when she's around you, she'll move mountains for you. But if she starts feeling bored, unseen, or emotionally disconnected, she'll slowly drift away, no matter how much you love her. And here's where most men fail. They think love is about effort, buying gifts, texting all day, or being overly available. But real attraction isn't built through giving more. It's built through being more. When a man lives with purpose, confidence, and emotional self-control, he naturally creates an emotional experience that women crave. He doesn't need to chase. He doesn't need to beg for attention, because his energy already creates the feeling she's addicted to. That's why women are drawn to bad boys, not because they're toxic, but because they feel something around them. They feel excitement, unpredictability, and emotional intensity. The bad boy doesn't walk on eggshells. He speaks his mind, sets boundaries, and values himself. And that confidence creates an emotional charge. But here's the key. You don't have to be a jerk to create that feeling. You just have to embody emotional strength. When you stay calm under pressure, she feels safe. When you have direction in life, she feels secure. When you know your worth, she feels inspired. When you make her laugh and challenge her, she feels alive. That's what women fall for, the feeling you give them when you're fully grounded in yourself. So stop thinking that being yourself means doing nothing. Being yourself should mean being your best self, the version of you that lives with purpose, clarity, and confidence, not the version that's desperate for validation or afraid of rejection. When you become that man, you don't need to get love. You naturally attract it. Because love, at its core, is an emotional experience. And emotions are not words, they're energy. If you're calm, she'll feel calm. If you're insecure, she'll feel tension. If you're confident and authentic, she'll feel desire. So the next time you catch yourself thinking, why did she lose interest? Ask yourself, what feeling did I stop giving her? Did I stop making her laugh? Did I stop being a challenge? Did I stop showing purpose? Or did I start chasing her approval instead of standing in my power? Because here's the truth. The most attractive men don't make women feel comfortable. They make them feel alive. That's why some guys can walk into a room and instantly get attention. It's not their looks, it's their energy. And that energy comes from self-respect, purpose, and the ability to stay emotionally centered no matter what happens. So remember this. She doesn't love you for who you are on paper. She loves how your presence changes her emotional world. Be the man who evokes passion, curiosity, and peace, not the man who constantly seeks reassurance. Because when you master the art of creating emotion, you'll never have to chase love again. It will come to you effortlessly. If this message hit deep, don't just scroll away. Start practicing emotional self control. The more grounded you are in your energy, the more magnetic you become. Because at the end of the day, it's not about finding the right woman. It's about becoming the kind of man she feels lucky to love. If this message hit deep, then it's time to subscribe to Kelly Facts, where we break down the truth about attraction, emotional mastery, and what it really means to be a man in today's dating world. Because once you learn how to make her feel, you'll never be forgotten again.